It's time for Evanston Red Devil Sports live on mylocalradio.com and on the radio with KNYN 99.1 FM. Evanston Red Devil Sports is brought to you by Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, Uintah County School District Number 1, Bear River Dental, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Western Wyoming Community College and Uintah BOCES Number 1. Ready. Mountain West Business Solutions. The University of Wyoming. Evanston Regional Hospital. Cache Valley Visitors Bureau. Dr. McKay Frankum. The Best Western Dunmar Inn and Legal Tender Restaurant. Westar Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign. Freeway Tire. The Come On In Casper. And by Dr. Todd Hoover. And now it's time to sit back and relax as we take you to the action with the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Elan Olliff.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Cheyenne East High School for the final day of the James Johnson Winter Classic. Today, the Evanston Red Devils take on the Sheridan Broncs. It'll be the third game of the week for the ladies and the fourth game of the weekend for the boys, as Evanston boys went 1-1 yesterday, winning a double overtime thriller over Wheatland and then dropping a game to Cheyenne East last night. Final score of that one, 52-42. The girls still looking for their first win of the season, and they'll try to do it against this tough Sheridan Broncs ladies team, currently ranked 4th in the WYO Preps Coaches and Media Poll, and we'll talk more about that in just a few minutes. It's our pregame show brought to you today by Cazins Ace and Furniture. Ace is placed with helpful hardware, folks. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uintah BOCES Number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
And we welcome you to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for our game this afternoon, this morning, whatever you'd like to call it, live from Cheyenne East High School. Elan Olliff getting ready to get this game started as we go into our scene set brought to you on our pregame show presented by Cazins, Ace, and Furniture. Ace is placed with helpful hardware, folks. Red Devils still looking for their first win and in 9 attempts so far. J.C. Bardsley, the lead scorer for them at almost 8 points per game. On the other side, Sheridan Bronx come in 7-1, the number 4 team in the WyoPreps Coaches and Media poll. 60 points per game, 39 given up per game, a shooting percentage of 47, a free throw percentage of 62, and nearly double-digit rebounds on both the offensive and the defensive glass. Mesa Hanift is your lead scorer for the Sheridan Bronx at 21 points per game. Dating back to 2007, according to Max Prep, Sheridan has dominated the series, up 14-5. Last time they faced off was January 6, 2003, with a 46-17 Sheridan win right here at Cheyenne East as part of last year's Cheyenne tournament. Last time Evanston won was all the way back in 2018, so the Red Devils definitely due to try to get the better of the Bronx. Right now, the boys JV game between Kelly Walsh and East wrapping up, and it looks to be a bit of a close one as East leads Kelly Walsh 48-41 with only 18 seconds left. So they'll have this score, and then we'll see the warm-up for both of Evanston and Sheridan. Evanston looks to be in their red uniforms, I believe. Can't tell because they have the warm-ups on. And Sheridan will be out there in just a few moments' time. So that is what it looks like here at Cheyenne East High School as we get set for Sheridan versus Evanston girls edition. We'll have the boys later on, and Evanston coming off of a 49-29 loss to Central last night, but we'll see as we hit this new day. Evanston, white uniforms, red numerals. Sheridan, blue uniforms and yellow numerals. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Evanston Walmart. You'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we get set for this matchup between the Evanston Lady Red Devils and the Sheridan Lady Bronx. Having some complications with our camera, but I think that we have it back. There we go. So we'll put that back onto the tripod. The power strip we were plugged into, I guess, died while we were prepping. But we are good to go. And a big thank you to Evie Stahl for providing our camera work today. So let's go ahead and continue to break down this matchup. Sheridan and Evanston Red Devils looking for their first win against the Bronx since 2018. So the Red Devils definitely due against this Sheridan squad. Normally we would have our Red Devil Corner interview, but we'll have brand new episodes of that starting this next week, as we haven't been able to get new episodes because of the high school break just ending. We're going to step aside. We'll come back. We'll have more. You're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we get set for this matchup between the Evanston Lady Red Devils and the Sheridan Bronx. Evanston out there in their white uniforms with red numerals, Sheridan blue uniforms with yellow numerals as we get set. Usually we would have an interview with our opposing coach right now, but we haven't been able to get a hold of Coach Ryan Sullivan to get that interview done as part of our Jake Major at the Bullock Agency Wyoming pregame coach show. So instead, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we have an interview that we recorded before the tournament with Coach Roy Barker. We've not been able to get a newer one with him because of the hectic schedule of the tournament, but it does kind of paint an idea of where this team is at and what are the things they are working on. We'll be right back with Coach Barker after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location, or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Here with Evanston Lady Red Devils basketball head coach Roy Barker. Coach, you guys haven't played since December 22nd, so it's been a bit of a break, but I'm sure knowing you and your group, the work has not stopped as you guys get ready for this game on Thursday night.
Yeah, we've been practicing. We obviously gave the kids a few days off for Christmas. I think that's important. And we started practicing again after Christmas. We had an open gym and then a couple practices that were more basically focused on fundamentals and, just kind of going back and reevaluating the team a little bit and getting back to some of the basics. And then after we came back kind of from New Year's, we started to gear up for this weekend a little bit more. So.
Have to cut that interview a little bit short as there's 4 minutes separating us from the start of this one. So a big thank you to Coach Roy Barker for joining us on our abbreviated Bullock Agency. Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have your keys to the game. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
It's time for our Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-79-1515, Ellingford Brothers in Evanston, for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. And if you're the Red Devils, it's going to be take care of the basketball. Take care of possession. Don't give anything for free to Sheridan. That's your Ellingford Brothers Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-79-1515, for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Starting lineups and tip-off right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy. I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
And we are already underway. Tip-off won by Sheridan. We'll have the starting lineups in just a minute as we get our first break. Now we'll announce our starting lineups for Sheridan, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. Adeline Burgess, Avery McMullen, Mesa Hanift, Ali Lagaki, and Addie Pendergast. For the Evanston Red Devils, it is Emma Lonsway, Ryan Debenham, J.C. Bardsley, Violet Cook, and Kendall Fessler. We'll have the team intro a little bit later on, and that concludes our pregame show, brought to you by Cazins Ace and Furniture. Evanston, after the turnover with the basketball, gets it over to Lonsway in the center. Right-hand dribble for the sophomore. So for Coach Roy Barker, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a freshman on the court to start it out, or 2 sophomores and a freshman, rather, on the court started out in this one. Bardsley on the far wing. Now gets it back over to Fessler at the top. Bounces it out to Fessler on the right side. Back to Lonsway. Now goes into the paint. Taken away by Sheridan. Sends it forward to McMullen, and she looks to try to finish it off. Kicks it back out to Burgess. Straightaway three from Lagaki, and that one is off the base iron. Rebound by the Red Devils. Lonsway sends this one over to Bardsley on the left side. Now back out towards the top to Cook. Bounce pass outside to Lonsway on the right wing. Finds Debenham on the near block. Spin around jumper, short. Rebound by Sheridan as they're able to get it before it goes over. That's Hanift. Lead scorer for this Bronx team. Kicks it over. Wide open three for Burgess from the near corner. Spins in and out. Red Devils with it. Back and forth we go to try to get this thing going as the Red Devils try to get the first game here as it's taken away by McMullen. Another opportunity here for Sheridan. Right side three, Burgess, too much. Rebound by Hanift, and she'll put it in for two. And that is the way it starts out. Sheridan leads 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 5 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Bardsley takes the double team in, gets it out to Lonsway, and she is fouled from behind by Lagaki. It'll be the first foul on Sheridan. I'll check that back. It's an off-ball foul on Debenham. So it's the first foul in Evanston. Goes towards the right side. It's Pendergast. Puts it inside to Hanift, and she gets through the back door and puts that one in there. 5 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Red Devils down 4-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bounce it out to Fessler on the far wing. Long cross-court pass intended for Bardsley, but it's way over her head, and turnover on the near sideline to the Bronx. Ali Lagaki to inbound it for Sheridan. Pendergast just signed to go run track and field at Stanford University. Takes it towards the near or far elbow. Passes outside of Burgess. Poked away by Lonsway, and she gets it off of a Sheridan player to go out of bounds, and the Red Devils get it back. Burgess comes out, and Cam Wagner comes in for Sheridan. Red Devils with possession. Lonsway across the center line. Bounces it back out to Cook in the near corner. Back out to Lonsway at the top. Cross-court pass. Far corner finds Fessler. 18-foot jumper from the far elbow. Falls well short. Here comes Sheridan in transition. Hanift now gets it over towards Pendergast. Holds it at the top. 4 minutes, 47 seconds. Pendergast kicks it back over. Straight away three from Lagaki is well short. Kept in by Sheridan. Pendergast puts up a three of her own off of the base iron. Rebound is into the hand of Wagner. Back out to Pendergast. Goes to Wagner. Straight away again for three. Got that one to fall. No, it's a long two. So long two for Wagner. 6-0. In the near corner, it was Fessler. Goes back to Bardsley. Finds Fessler. Thought about a shot. And coach wants to talk it over. Timeout, Roy Barker. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Inbound play coming up for the Red Devils at the far post. It's Bardsley under the Sheridan bucket, down by 6. Pass is kicked away by Sheridan, and it rolls into the arms of Wagner. Sends it towards the near wing to Burgess. Backdoor pass to a wide open Hanift, and that's 6 points for Mesa Hanift, and the Red Devils trail 8-0. Full court pressure put on by Sheridan after the Evanston inbound play. Cook across the center line. Loses the handle, picked up by Burgess. It's 1-on-2. Burgess goes into the lane. Now drops back to the elbow on the right side. Goes down as she drops the ball. Going down with her to get it back is Cook, and it's a tie-up. Evanston basketball as they'll have the possession arrow. Bardsley to inbound it at the far post under her own basket. Full court put on by Sheridan. Bounces back out to Bardsley. Passes over to Fessler, and she loses the basketball, but they'll call a jump ball on it as she stays with it, dives for it, and it'll go Sheridan basketball. McMullen to inbound it for the Bronx. Inbounds to the top. And an off-ball offensive foul on the inbound play. A push by Sheridan. It comes against Cam Wagner. Bardsley to inbound it. Goes to Braylon Morrison, who just checked into the game. Barker on the right side. Now kicks it back out to the top to Morrison. Goes to Bardsley. Kicks it over to Cook. Drives along the baseline. Loses control of the basketball, but fights for it. Tries to stay with it, and it goes off of her and over the near sideline. Inbound play coming up for the Sheridan Bronx. 8-0 Sheridan with 3:05 remaining in the first quarter. Sheridan in the blue and the yellow. Evanston in the white and the red. McMullen brings it across. Goes Pendergast. Tries to go for the layup. Draws the foul, and she'll shoot two. So Pendergast will get ready to go here to shoot the first free throw of the game. It is the first foul, second foul in Evanston, and it comes against Sierra Barnes. First one, no good from Pendergast. Red Devils have Fessler, Barker, Debenham, Morrison, and Lonsway. It's Lonsway who chases it down, gets it back for the Red Devils after Pendergast misses both free throws, gets it back out to Morrison. Lonsway at the top, Fessler ready and waiting in the far corner. Gets it, now flicks it back over to Morrison, off of her hands, picked up by Pendergast. One end to the other, but Morrison shows some great hustle and causes her to travel. Turnover to the Red Devils. Good effort, good fight you want to see from this young Evanston team. As Lonsway gets the inbound play. Takes it along the near sideline, double teamed, and tries to bounce that one off of Sheridan. And they say it didn't hit any of them. Instead, it'll just go past Sheridan and over the line. Turnover back to Sheridan. Red Devils trail by 8. Three is good from Burgess. And Adeline Burgess hits the first three ball of the game. Red Devils trying to get something going here. Down 11-0 on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway on the near wing. Bounces it back out to the top to Morrison. Finds Fessler, who holds it with the man right there. Back over to Morrison. Right side shot by Debenham on the near block. Draws the foul. She'll shoot two. So Ryan Debenham will try to break the zero on the scoreboard for Evanston, down 11-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. First one from Debenham is nothing but net, and the Red Devils are on the board. Debenham, a 20% free throw shooter, only 2 of 10 going into this weekend. Next one on the way, and that one's front iron glass and rolls to the right side. Rebound by Pendergast. Flicks it forward towards the right side, intended for Burgess, trying to set up a shot, but it's deflected over the baseline by Barker. Inbound play coming up for Sheridan. Gets it out towards the right side. Pendergast at the top. Burgess on the near wing. Bounce pass inside to Lagaki, who goes through and puts it up. 13-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Morrison trying to pass it over to Bardsley, but the pass is high and it goes off of her hand and over the near sideline. Inbound play coming up for Sheridan. 13-11 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pendergast across the center line. Bounces it out towards the right side to Wagner. Back to Pendergast. In between the two circles, Pendergast with Morrison on our defense. Bounces it out to Hanift, and she'll draw the foul, going for the layup on the near side of the paint, and she'll shoot 2. Mesa Hanift already with 6 points this evening. Hanift is a 83% free throw shooter and shows you exactly why, as she just puts that one through the twine perfectly. 14-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 65 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Next one is good, and Hanift is 2 for 2 from the line on that one, and the lead is at 14. Bounce pass for Evanston to Bardsley. Finds Cook on the right side, gets it back out to Bardsley at the top in the right hand. Bounces it back out to Cook. Crosses into the elbow, and we have a whistle. And it's going to be a foul against Sheridan. See where they assess this one. And it looks like it will come against Maddie Wagner. First one against her, and the second one against Sheridan. Here comes Annalie West and Emmy Fessler in for Ryan Debenham and Cassie Barker. 51 seconds remaining in the first. Bardsley goes over towards the right side to Fessler. Gets it back out to Morrison. Free throw jump shot is good. And Braylon Morrison gets that one to fall. Here comes Sheridan. Pendergast bounces it over to Burgess on the right side. Kicks it back out to the top to Hanift. To the free throw line. Tries a floater, but it's going to be blocked and sent. Actually not blocked, just kind of the ball left her hand and went straight instead of up. Crosses the baseline, and the Red Devils will get it back. 32.2 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Bardsley across the center, gets it over to Fessler in the far corner. Back over to JC at the top, draws the double team. Fessler, far corner 3, off the front iron. Pulled in by Hanift, but there's a foul on Evanston on the rebound with 18.5 seconds remaining. And it comes against Evanston's Braylon Morrison. It's the fourth one against the Red Devils. 17 seconds left in the first. Pendergast across the center line. Dribbles with the right hand, now switches to the left. Now kicks it back over to Hanift. Quick pass over to Burgess. Near corner, 4-3 off of the base iron. Rebound is loose. Pulled in by Fessler with 2 seconds left. Puts up a half-court shot, and that falls well short. After one, it is Sheridan 15, Evanston 3. We'll be right back with quarter number 2 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Second quarter action here at Cheyenne East High School. Sheridan leads it by 12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, 15-3. Mesa Hanift with 8 points so far. Ali Lagaki with 2. And Adeline Burgess with a 3-ball for Evanston. It's Braylon Morrison with 2. And Ryan Debenham with a free throw. Red Devils with the inbound play. Bardsley tries a pass, but it's deflected right back to her, and she hangs on to it. Circling back towards the top. Kicks it back over to Morrison at the logo. Now towards the right side goes Fessler on the right wing. Lobs it up high back out to Bardsley. Simmons now on the court for Evanston as well. Bardsley at the top of the arc. Simmons backs back out to Bardsley. 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Bounce over to Fessler. Trying to get it towards the right side. Morrison into the lane, draws the double team, gets it back out to Fessler. Puts on the brakes, bounces it back out to Morrison. Annalie West in the paint trying to get some room as she draws a double team. As they'll get it over to West, puts it up, and that's off the glass and in. And Annalie West with the Red Devils start the scoring in the second quarter. Red Devils down by 10 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pendergast bounces over to Lagaki on the right side. Gets it over to Pendergast again on the near wing. 6 minutes, 46 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Back over towards the right side, Lagaki. Red Devils playing a 2-3 right now. Now over on the right side, Lagaki, cross-court pass, finds McMullen. Or check that. Yes, that is McMullen. Excuse me. Now pass inside to Hanift. She tries for an easy layup. Fessler goes for the foul and will send her to the free throw line. Here's Hanift. First one comes against Fessler, and the first one of the second quarter on Evanston. As Hanift hits the first one, and she's 3 for 3 from the line today. Braylon Morrison and J.C. Bardsley out. Violet Cook and Emma Lonsway back in. Next free throw is good. And Hanift makes it a 12-point lead yet again. Lonsway to inbound it over to Fessler. Goes right back to Lonsway. Full court pressure put on by Sheridan. Evanston seen their fair share of that this tournament. Pass is intercepted by McMullen, and a push immediately after the interception. And it's the second foul against Evanston, and it comes against Annalie West. Lagaki to inbound it for Sheridan. Goes to Pendergast in between the circles. Right-hand dribble, gets it over to Lagaki, crosses into the elbow, into the paint, tries a layup off the bottom of the backboard, pulled in by Evanston. Fessler goes Lonsway, and Lonsway will be the one to bring it over the center line. Bounce out towards the near corner, trying to find West on the near block, taken away by Pendergast for Sheridan. Sends it forward for Hanift and finishes off the fast break layup. Hanift already in double digits today. Pass forward, looking for Annalie West, finds her right before the baseline. Looking to pass it out to Lonsway, taken back by Sheridan. Goes to McMullen. She's fouled on the near block by Lonsway, and coach gets Ryan Debenham up at the scorer's table rather quickly. Lonsway picks up her first, and it's the third on the Red Devils in the quarter. McMullen will go ahead and shoot 2. First shot from McMullen is good. Here comes Debenham for Annalie West. McMullen, 75% free throw shooter. This Sheridan team shoots 62 as a group. As that one is in, and it is now 21-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils get Lonsway. Bounce pass over to Simmons on the far elbow. Back out to Lonsway. Far wing for 2. Got it. It's a long 2. Emma Lonsway gets the big 2-ball and now gets it over towards the right side for Sheridan. Poked over by Lonsway as she gets in there. Burgess will come in for Pendergast for Sheridan, as McMullen will inbound in front of the Red Devil bench. 5 minutes, 8 seconds left in this first half. Red Devils down by 14. Drive towards the right side, Burgess. Bounce pass over to Hanift. And right now it is the Mesa Hanift show. 14 points for her in this first half. Lonsway over to Fessler. On the left hand now, kicks it over to Debenham. Finds Lonsway on the right side. Over to Violet Cook. Near block. Great pass by Lonsway. And the Red Devils able to get Violet Cook to get that one to go. And the Red Evanston able to find a weakness in that Sheridan defense as as Cook was wide open. McMullen for 3 from the near side falls through. And it is 26-9. Fessler gets the inbound play. More pressure coming from Sheridan. Gets it back over to Lonsway on the far end. Fessler at the top. Has to hand off to Lonsway on the right wing. Now going towards the near side. Lonsway, the sophomore, drives into the elbow. Bouncing, is trying to find Cook, but it's taken away by Lagaki. She takes it from one end to the other, goes to the near block, count the basket, and one. So Lagaki will get to shoot a free throw for an old school three-point play. No, they say it's on the ground. I thought they pointed down as if it was a... The referee pointed down. I thought that she was saying count the basket, but instead she says it's on the floor. So, second foul against Fessler, 4th one against the Red Devils. Gets it over to Sheridan's Pendergast, holding on the near side. Crosses into the elbow. Back out towards the top. It's Wagner. Bounce pass inside to Pendergast, and she goes for the layup up and in. Pendergast with 2 points now in the game. 3 minutes, 27 seconds, and a timeout called by Coach Roy Barker. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hardworking staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment. Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price, Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Red Devils down 28-9 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. For the Red Devils, 2 for Lonsway, 2 for Morrison, 2 for Cook. A free throw from Debenham. Mesa Hanift of Sheridan has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 points in this first half. Bardsley back into the game. She inbounds it. Goes to Morrison. Gets it back to Bardsley on the right side. Lobs it back out to Morrison. Cook in the far corner. Crosses into the along the baseline now. Gets it back out to Morrison, and she loses the basketball off of her. Burgess tries to get it off of her and into her own bench, and she is successful. Sheridan basketball. Coming forward, it's Pendergast. Left-hand dribble. Now puts up the jumper from the left side free throw line extended. Too hard. Pulled in by Sheridan. Lagaki goes to McMullen, who hit a big three from that spot earlier. Straight back to Lagaki. Drives into the paint. Goes for the layup and draws the foul. So Lagaki will now shoot free throws for the first time this afternoon. It'll come against Kieran Simmons. Lagaki, a 68% free throw shooter. First one is up and good. It's the 5th one on the Red Devils. 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And Sheridan will shoot free throws for the entirety of it. Free throw is missed. Rebound by McMullen and a foul. Nope, a tie-up on the rebound possession arrow. Pointed toward Sheridan. Bardsley got there to try to get it, but just couldn't get and finish that one off. Inbound play coming up for Sheridan's McMullen. Holding it. Now bounces out towards the right side to Hanift. She holds, dribbles with the left hand, back out towards the top to Wagner. Back to Pendergast along the baseline from the near side. Tries a short layup. Rebound is back to Sheridan. They're going to get another chance at this. Pendergast with the 3 ball goes through from the near side. And it's 32-9 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pendergast with 6 points. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Bounces out to Morrison. Near wing 3, off the glass and in. And Morrison with 5 points. On the right side, goes into the lane, kicks it right side as short. Jumper from Wagner. And it will go out of bounds. Last touch was Evanston. Lonsway will check in as well as Fessler as Cook and Morrison will take well-deserved breaks. Braylon Morrison leads the team with 5 points. Gets it over towards the top. Pendergast into the lane, kicks it back out to McMullen. Straightaway 3, short, brought in on the bounce by Bardsley. 1:40 remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bounces it out to Fessler on the right side. Now finds Bardsley at the top. Over to Lonsway on the left wing. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Pass intended for Fessler at the near wing, and it looked like the pass goes right into the arms of McMillan, and she took some contact. She immediately grabs around her face, so she's coming off the court. And now it'll be time for the Bronx to inbound after the temporary stoppage of play. Pendergast goes across the center line, dribbles out towards the right, now crosses back towards the left wing. Lagaki, jumper from the paint, short. Rebound by Sheridan. Pendergast, near side 3, too much on it. Pulled in by Simmons for Evanston. 1:07 remaining here in the first half. Invite you to stay tuned for our halftime show brought to you by Uinta I Am Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Back over to Lonsway on the far wing. Straightaway 3 from Bardsley is going to fall down, and it doesn't fall through. Quick break for Sheridan, and taking the charge on the other end, it's J.C. Bardsley. J.C. Bardsley draws the charge and gets it back for Evanston, and with 40 seconds left, and that's the third foul against Cam Wagner. Red Devils down 32-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It's the first foul in the quarter on Sheridan, by the way. Bardsley across the center line, dribbles towards the right side, puts on the brakes, gets it over to Fessler in the near corner, goes back to JC at the top, right-hand dribble to the free throw line, back to Lonsway. Finds Simmons in the far elbow. Back over to Lonsway in the corner, has to get it back out to Fessler. Lonsway, left side 3, off of the front iron. Fessler gets the rebound back, And the tie-up doesn't happen. She falls to the ground, loses the ball, but Fessler gets it back. 6 seconds left. Goes back to Fessler. 4 seconds left. Holding it in the wing. Straightaway three by Bardsley as well. Short, and that is the end of the half. Your final score, your halftime score, it is Sheridan 32, Evanston 12. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
And we welcome you to our halftime show, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. We will kick it off with our first half highlights, brought to you by Jackalope Delivery. Doing the hopping for your shopping. It's the Jackalope Delivery first half highlights. 307-679-7174. Let's start it off in the first quarter. Sheridan up 6-0. Gets it. This beautiful backdoor pass over to Hanift, who gets a bucket. That is one of 5 she has from the field, on top of 4 free throws. Evanston would get a lone free throw before Sheridan would, before they would get anything going. The lead would get stretched out to 15-1 before this jumper by Braylon Morrison, making it 15-3, and that was the score in the second quarter. Annalie West, the freshman, still getting some minutes, puts a bucket up there. Quick transition, though, for Sheridan as they'll go for a quick transition bucket to Hanift. Evanston gets a big jumper from Braylon Morrison, and she leads the team with 5 of the 12 points for the Red Devils. Hanift with 14 of the 32 points for Sheridan. Violet Cook also getting in on the action, puts up a shot from the near block as the Red Devils look to try to right the ship here in half number 2. At the half, it is 32-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. For the Red Devils, 2 for Lonsway, 2 for Violet Cook. a free throw for Ryan Debenham, and a bucket for Annalie West. Braylon Morrison leads the team with 5 points for the Sheridan Bronx. 6 for Adeline Burgess, 5 for Avery McMullen, 2 for Addie Pendergast, 2 for Cameron Wagner. A 3 points for Ali Lagaki, and 14 for Mesa Hanift. That is how it looks here in the first half. We'll be right back after this. That's your first half highlights, brought to you by Jackalope Delivery, doing the hopping for your shopping. Call 307-679-7174 today. We'll be right back with more of the Unity Vision Halftime Show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At the Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston, we understand that breakfast matters. That's why every room reservation includes a full complimentary breakfast. Delicious, quality food prepared and served by an amazing staff. Start your day the right way with breakfast at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Quality, delicious food and excellent service every time, because breakfast matters.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
We welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan Olliff coming to you live from Cheyenne East High School as we continue our halftime show. Brought to you by Unity Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. 3 minutes remaining, and usually we would have a conversation with Coach Rob Watsbaugh in preparation for the boys' game, but with it being such a late night last night, we weren't able to get a interview with him before this one. But for the girls, let's talk about some halftime adjustments. I think if you're Evanston, they have the right idea. Getting the ball inside, it's just going to be calming down, slowing down, and figuring out a way to beat that press. They are going to see that early and often in this second half because Sheridan is having a lot of success with it. Also, you have to figure out that transition offense of Sheridan. A lot of points on fast break, and you've got to take care of Mesa Hanift. 14 points in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in the halftime period, and we will go ahead and get you ready for the third quarter. This concludes our halftime show, brought to you by Unity Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Ready for the third quarter to start here at Cheyenne East High School. Evanston trails 32-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard to Sheridan. As Sheridan comes out, blue uniforms, yellow numerals, Evanston white in their home whites with that navy blue numeral red outline, Evanston across the center. Coming out for Evanston, it will be Debenham, Bardsley, Cook, Fessler, and Lonsway, the starters for Coach Roy Barker. And they inbound it to Lonsway to start it. Evanston will have it first. Bounces over to Fessler on the far corner. Back out to Lonsway at the top. If you're Evanston, I think right now you want to win a quarter here. Win this third quarter. Take little bite sides out of it. Right side three from Fessler is well short. Rebound by Sheridan. Pendergast takes it the other way. Kicks it over towards the left side to Lagaki. Back over to Pendergast. McMullen straight away. 4-3. Off of the base iron. Rebound by Haniff. Puts up the layup and puts it through. Red Devils trail 34-12. Full court pressure put on by the Bronx, and it works. They get a quick turnover and a quick bucket from McMullen on the transition. Evanston getting rushed on the turnover and then it loses the basketball, or on the inbound pass, loses the basketball. Taking it one end to the other is Pendergast. Goes for the layup and draws the foul. Pendergast 0 for 2 from the charity stripe today. Pendergast, first one from her. Bounces that one in and out as Braylon Morrison will come in for J.C. Bardsley, and Cassie Barker comes in for Kendall Fessler. Pendergast, a 44% free throw shooter, puts the first one up after missing, or second one up after missing the first one, gets the second one to fall. So she gets 1 point out of that. Red Devils down 37-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook on the near side, kicks it back over towards Lonsway on the far end. Great pass to Violet Cook to try to get a quick layup, but it's picked from behind her and put over the baseline. Inbound play coming up for Evanston. Lonsway will take it at the far post under the Sheridan bucket. Red Devils trailing on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lobs it up high to Debenham, and she's fouled by Haniff as she gets knocked to the floor. Getting ready to catch that one. First one against Haniff and the first one against Sheridan in the third quarter. Lonsway holds it, waits for the inbound play. Lobs it up high to Barker, and she puts the shot up over the crowd. Goes to get her own rebound back, and it is a jump ball possession arrow as Haniff was able to get hands on it as well. Possession arrow pointing at Sheridan. Lagaki inbounds to Pendergast. Lobs it up towards the near wing to Burgess. Back out to Lagaki. Into the lane. Hops in. Now back side, or a far side. Long two from Burgess is short. Rebound by Evanston. Lonsway across the center line. Goes into the elbow on the far side. Draws a double team. Now gets it back out to Morrison at the top. Looking to bounce out to Lonsway. Drives along the baseline. Step back, long two, about 19.5 feet. Is short. Rebound by the Bronx. Pendergast on a quick pass from Lagaki on a fast break, and it puts them up 39-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Debenham in the near corner, kicks it back out to the top to Lonsway. Left-hand dribble, now bounces out to Morrison, but it is Haniff who gets to it, and a foul called, a push. Comes against Lonsway as Haniff got there, after Evanston dropped the basketball. And that'll come against Lonsway, her second foul of the game. Second team for Evanston. McMullen to inbound it for Sheridan. Violet Cook checks in, as well as J.C. Bardsley. Kieran Simmons also in there. Lob pass up to Haniff on the far block. Bounce around the defense to Pendergast. And her shot is short. Rebound by the Red Devils. Cook across the center line. Tries to turn up the tempo. Out to Morrison, who's got 5. Bad pass taken away by Haniff. Bardsley tries to get there. Steps around the defender, but her layup is short. Bardsley gets the rebound back. Wrestles it free and gets it back out to Cook. 5 minutes and 1 second remaining here in this third quarter. Barker drives into the elbow and is fouled on the drive. Inbound play coming up for Evanston. First foul against Pendergast as Burgess comes off. Second foul of the game against Sheridan. Bardsley inbound looking for Simmons, but it's taken away by Sheridan. Pendergast on a fast break, picked from behind by Bardsley, tracked down by McMillan. Gets it back over to Lagaki at the top. Drives towards the far side of the paint, steps into the lane, tries for a layup from about 4 out. Rebound by Simmons. Red Devils with it. 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Cook bounces out to Morrison on the far corner, passes over to Barker, and she's fouled on the ground on the near side of the paint. It's going to come against Lagaki. Third foul against Sheridan. And the first one on Lagaki. Here comes Lonsway for Morrison. Bardsley gets it over to Barker on the inbound play, bounces back out to Lonsway, finds Bardsley on the far wing, covered really toughly by Pendergast. Drives into the elbow, looking to put a shot up, and they get hands on it, jump ball. As she had the ball about shoulder height, and Pendergast just puts her hands on it, and they call it jump ball. Evanston basketball. Bardsley to inbound it. Lobs it up high for Lonsway, covered by Haniff. Gets it over towards Bardsley in the far corner, and it is deflected out by Sheridan off of Evanston into their own bench. Inbound play coming up for Sheridan. Burgess checks in for Pendergast, and it'll be Burgess inbounding. 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Brings it over the center line. Sheridan moving left to right. Lagaki into the elbow. Gets it back out to Pendergast on the far side. Crosses into the lane. Beautiful pass to Wagner. Or Warnke, excuse me. And it is 41-12 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway bounces back out to Cook on the far corner. Finds Bardsley on the right wing. Hands off back out to Barker, who circles into the lane. Great jump pass. Cook, near side three. Yes! Violet Cook for 2 makes it 41-15, and Cook with 5 points. Lagaki with the basketball. Drives into a screen set by, looks like, Burgess. And now it's going to be Newton into the game for Sheridan. Lagaki on the left side. Spin move into the paint. Puts it up at the near block. And that one's short. Rebound by the Red Devils. 2 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Lob pass over to Cook. And it's off of her hands in the near corner and over the baseline. A deep breath from the young freshman as the Red Devils get ready to reset. Braylon Morrison, Emmy Fessler, and Ryan Debenham into the game. Simmons, Lonsway, and Cook come off. Inbound play to Pendergast with 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. here in the third quarter. Red Devils down 41-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Burgess kicks it back out to Hanift on the near block. Quick pass. Sheridan moving around the outside. Tried to get a steal from Hanift was Barker. Straightaway three. Burgess off the front iron. Pulled in on the rebound by Warnke. Gets it back out to Newton on the right side. Sheridan still with it. Finds Pendergast inside the lane and draws the foul against, looks like Fessler, as she's not going to give up the free shot for Pendergast. That's the fourth one on Fessler and the third one on the Red Devils in this quarter. Pendergast hits the first free throw. And it makes her now 2 for 5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard for Pendergast. Next one is up, and it is off the base iron, but gets a shooter's bounce and puts it in. Red Devils down 43-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway over the center line, bounces over to Bardsley at the top. Lonsway on the right wing. Now retreats back in between the circles, bounces back out to Bardsley. Left-hand dribble, now reverses direction towards the right side. Moving towards the wing. Passes it back out to Morrison, who loses the handle on the basketball. It goes off of Sheridan as they were trying to chase it down over the baseline. Red Devil basketball under the Sheridan net at the far post. Gets it over to Barker. Bardsley at the top. Passes over towards the right side to Lonsway in the wing. Crosses into the paint. Puts up the floater from the free throw line. Off the glass. Pulled in by Sheridan. Here come the Bronx in the fast break. Pendergast kicks it over towards the right side. Thought about a three. Burgess circles into the lane. Straight away. Thought about a three. Was Hanift instead. They'll go to Warnke, who puts up a shot from the near block. Not happening. Rev Evanston with the rebound. Bardsley on the right side finds Lonsway on the near wing. Circling back towards the top, into the elbow. Morrison pass intended for Debenham in the lane, and it goes off of her and over the baseline is the judge by the referee. Turnover to Sheridan. Kieran Simmons checks in for Cassie Barker. Long pass over to Burgess to the near block. Bounce pass over to Warnke. Off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound back. And the second chance is good for Warnke. 2 points for Sydney Warnke. Or 4 rather, sorry. On the right side, Bardsley bounces out to Morrison on the far wing. Back to Bardsley at the top. Lobs it back over to Lonsway on the left side. And Evanston going out to in. Goes to Lonsway looking for the paint. Now gets over to Bardsley. Far wing three is short, and a whistle on the play. Looked like it crossed the baseline after Bardsley shot it, and it'll turn over back to Sheridan. 38 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Red Devils outscored here in this third quarter. Right side three by Newton is no good. Rebound by Warnke, and she'll get it. 6 points for Warnke. They've been outscored 15-3 in this third quarter. Morrison on the right side goes into the elbow, taken away by Burgess. She tracks it down, has to go down to the ground to get it back, passes back out to Hanift. She goes into the lane. Pass intended for Warnke goes out of bounds with 0.4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Lonsway inbounds to Bardsley, and she puts up a full court heave. Well short, and it is 47-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Optimists. Authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy. I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Adeline Burgess with a 3-ball right out of the start of the fourth quarter, and it's 50-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook for Evanston with the basketball, gets it over to Lonsway on the right side. Simmons, bounce pass intended for Lonsway, almost stolen. It is stolen by Sheridan. Sends it forward to Pendergast for the fast break. Can't finish off the layup. Rebound by Barker. Red Devils. 7 minutes, 14 seconds remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Barker along the baseline on the near side. Beautiful pass to Simmons. And the Red Devils get the bucket, and Simmons picks up her first points. Now back over to Lagaki. Straightaway three. Rattles that one through. And it's 53-17 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Lonsway across the center line on the far sideline. Now gets it back out to Cook in between the circles. Goes back to Lonsway on the right side. Holds, and we're getting a timeout. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Kiernan Simmons, Annalie West, Cassie Barker, J.C. Bardsley, and Violet Cook on the court for the Red Devils here in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes and 33 seconds left. Bardsley in between the circles, gets it over to Cook on the right side, finds West at the free throw line, puts up the jumper well short, and it will go to Sheridan. Bronx with the inbound play, and they like to move fast, as we found out today. Pendergast across the center line. Now goes towards the left side, gets a screen from Lagaki. Passes over to Lagaki on the right side. Pass inside to Haniff. Broken up by Simmons, pulled in by West. 6 minutes and 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Bardsley at the top. Trying to figure out where to go. Passes off the hands of Barker, tracked down by McMullen and stolen. Sheridan with the pass to Lagaki on the left side. Burgess, far corner three. Yep. 12 points for Adeline Burgess in this one this afternoon. 56-17 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Cook on the right side now gets back to Bardsley at the top. Finds Barker on the left wing. This Sheridan team, the number 4 team in the WYO Preps Coaches and Media poll on the girls' side. Barker bounces back out to West at the top, 5 minutes, 16 seconds. Pass intended for Barker, but it goes off of her fingertips and into the Evanston bench. And a whole bunch of subs coming on for Evanston. So let's reset it. It's Violet Cook, Kiernan Simmons, Ryan Debenham, Braylon Morrison, and Emmy Fessler. Inbound by Newton to 34. Don't have a 34 on the list for Sheridan. Anyways, they'll go over to Warnke, 34 on the right side. Now pass intercepted by Fessler. Takes it from one end to the other. Fessler finds Morrison. Cook, near wing 3 over the net. Pulled in by the Red Devils on the bounce. They get it back. Another opportunity for Evanston. Morrison in between the circles goes back to Cook at the top. Fessler holds on the right side. Red Devils down 56-17. Pass intended for Morrison, and it's poked over by Danny Grooms, the sophomore for Sheridan, who is that number 34. Cook to inbound it for the Red Devils. Lobs it up high, looking for Kiernan Simmons, finds her, goes for the layup, and rattles it through. Violet Cook with the assist to Kiernan Simmons. She now has 4 points. Grooms brings it forward, goes towards the right side, straightaway 3 for Wagner. That one's in and out. Gets her own rebound. Goes into the elbow. Now bounce pass outside to Warnke. She'll reset now, go into the center. Dribbles off her foot now. Kicks it back out to Wagner. Newton at the top. 4 minutes remaining. Goes into the lane. Now gets it back out towards the left side to Warnke. Drives into the lane. Puts up the layup from the near side of the paint. And it's good. Sydney Warnke with 8 points this evening. Inbound by the Red Devils. Full pressure put on by Sheridan. Fessler along the near sideline. Now reverses back to Cook, who gets it over the center line. 3 minutes, 34 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bounces it over to Debenham. Bounce pass looking to go around the defense off of Sheridan. And it's over the sideline. And they call Sheridan's. No, they call Evanston's Debenham for a pushing foul, and that's her third. And now here comes Sheridan with a chance. Newton to inbound it to Warnke. First foul of the quarter on the Red Devils. Grooms goes over towards the right side to Wagner. Left-hand dribble. Pitches this one back out to Newton. Crosses into the lane. Steps in and puts the layup up. And it is 60-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Gets it over towards the right side. Fessler looking for Morrison. Finds her in the far wing. Back out to Fessler at the top. Bounce pass to Cook. She holds. Goes to Fessler again. Passes to Annalie West at the free throw line. One dribble, and the pass goes right into the hands of Grooms. Picked up by Sheridan. Sends it over to Wagner on the left side. Stops, now puts up Newton on the right side for 3. Wagner in and out. Rebound by Sheridan. Newton's going to hold it for 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Gets it over to Grooms in between the circles. Right-hand dribble. Crosses back over towards the top. Gets to the far side of the paint. And a jump ball called on that one. It looked like Evanston was able to get there and plant hands on top of the ball. Red Devil basketball. We're in a running clock right now as it is 60-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston, after this game, will take a few days off and get ready to open up 4A West Conference play at Rock Springs on Tuesday. Girls scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air around 5:30 with our pregame show live from Rock Springs. Morrison, far wing 3. Can't get that one to go. Rebound brought in by Sheridan. Ripped away by Cassie Barker. And not only does she rip it away, she draws the foul against Sheridan. And it's going to come against Grooms. Second foul against Sheridan. And the Red Devils will inbound the ball with 87 and counting remaining. Barsley back into the game for the Red Devils. Cook to inbound it. Lobs it up high to West. Puts up the shot. No good at short. Right under the net. Bringing it forward. It's Warnke. Going for the layup. It's Wagner, and she draws the foul with 1:04 remaining. So that'll now bring up Maddie Wagner to shoot 2. As the clock continues to roll inside the final minutes. And the first one comes up and is short on the front end. 39 seconds and counting left in this one. And the next one on the way. It's good. And with 26 seconds left, Evanston gets it. Barker lobs that one over to Bardsley across the center line. Evanston moving quickly. Bad pass intercepted by Wagner. She's going to retreat out towards the right side. Check that. That's Warnke. On the near wing, covered by Barker. Bounce pass out towards the top to Cameron Wagner. Warnke with 6 seconds left. Held by Morrison. Playing tough defense on her. Hands off. Oh, and that will do it as Wagner dribbles out the clock. Your final score, it's Sheridan 61, Evanston 19. We'll be right back with our postgame show after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils! Red Devils
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap. Brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're fast and fresh meat. We joined this thing in the third quarter, 32-12 lead for Sheridan. And Mesa Handfit, her game continues as she gets that pretty layup. McMullen responds with that one as well, making it 37-12. In the third quarter, Sheridan outscores Evanston 17-9. Or 15-3 rather, in that third quarter. So a big third quarter for Sheridan. Red Devils get Cassie Barker to get this pass over to Violet Cook. Far corner three, sinks that one, and the Red Devils have something to cheer about. Great pass by Cook, finds Barker. Now she flicks that one over to Simmons, and the Red Devils start to build a little bit of momentum in the fourth quarter, though. Another great shot by Burgess. She had 12 in the near wing. Lob pass by Cook, finds Simmons, who rattles that little layup through from the far block. And that is going to do it for those second half highlights. For the Red Devils, as they are outscored in the first quarter, 15-3, and in the second quarter, 17-9, 15-3 in the third quarter, and 14-4 in the fourth quarter, giving us our final score 61-19. Sheridan on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. For the Red Devils, Emma Lonsway with 2. Ryan Debenham with a free throw. Kiernan Simmons with 4. Annalie West with 2. And Braylon Morrison and Violet Cook each with 5. For the Sheridan Bronx, you have Aaron Newton with 2. Adeline Burgess with 12. Avery McMillan with 7. Addie Pendergast with 7. Sydney Warnke with 8. Cameron Wagner with 2, and Ali Lagaki with 3. Sheridan led with a game-high 16 for Mesa Hanafit. Excuse me. And that is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street, where fast and fresh meat. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We take you to the fourth quarter. Lonsway goes over to Cook, who finds West, who feeds it over to Simmons. We'll watch that, show it again. In the third quarter, down 50-15. Cook goes to Parker, drives along the baseline from the near side, gets it over to Simmons, and she rounds it through. Just a great team basketball play for the Evanston Lady Red Devils on that play of the game. Brought to you, our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. And who was better tonight? Well, we're going to go with Violet Cook, as she was a big orchestrator. She co-led the team with points and a big orchestrator of getting those assists out for the Red Devils. That's going to do it for our girls game. The final score, it is 61-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Sorry, I had to chuckle a little bit as when we turned the camera on. We had Riker Lind right in the camera. Was not expecting that. As we get set for the boys game, we'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Cazins Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Cazins Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Cazins Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in one appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
7 minutes until we get started, so let's break down the numbers. Evanston boys versus Sheridan boys. Evanston 6-4 after the loss to East last night, 52-42 the final score last night against the Thunderbirds. Sheridan 6-2, averaging 55 points per game. Evanston better defensively as Sheridan gives up 49, Evanston 44. Shooting percentage, Evanston is better as well at 50% to 47%. Free throw percentage, Sheridan must work a lot on free throws. Their girls shoot around 60%, so do the boys at 64. On the offensive and defensive rebounds, Sheridan averaging double-digit boards on both sides. Clayton Cook leads the Red Devils with 8.4 points per game. Garrett Spellman with 14 points per game. Dating back to 2007, Sheridan leads the series 14-6. Last meeting was right here, January 6, 2023, here at Cheyenne East. 66-56 Sheridan, the final score that day. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have more of our abbreviated Cazins Ace and Furniture pregame show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from Cheyenne East High School, as we would usually have our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame coaches show right now. But because of the quick transition between games, we weren't able to talk with Coach Rob Watsabaugh, and we've not been able to get a hold of Coach Jeff Martini of Sheridan. But judging from some of the things that I've heard from the team over the last 12-ish hours since the loss to East, the consensus, and I've got Braden Wallace sitting next to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the consensus about that game last night was that it was a bit of kind of a, for lack of a better word, wake-up call. It was one of those things where, all right, now we know where we need to go, to what we need to do to get where we want to go. Because before that, Evanston had won 5 of their last 6. They were on quite a roll. And the fact that it was only a 10-point game when it was 20 points at one point, Evanston had a little bit to feel good about. But they weren't hanging their heads. Everybody looked at it as all right, we needed this game to know what we needed to do. And I'm getting the nod from Mr. Wallace, so that is indeed the case. 3 minutes remaining until we get going. Our big thank you to Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming for sponsoring our pregame coaches show. We're going to step aside. We come back. We will have our keys of the game and the starting lineups and tip-off on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
And it's time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-79-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Well, for the Red Devils, it's going to be quality over quantity. The 3-ball has been falling when Evanston wins, but the most impressive thing we saw was against South, and even last night against East and against Wheatland. Evanston uses that; they can use that 3-ball to soften up things inside for their post players, like Kai Barker, like of course Clayton Cook, like Cohen Morrow, who's not here today because he is playing in the Senior Bowl in Hawaii today. Best of luck and congratulations on getting such a great deal to represent Evanston, Mr. Morrow. And, of course, like Riker Pace. So if you can get the three ball to fall from Lind, from Baxter, from Hill, from Mendez, it softened things up on the inside where Evanston could really use their size and their great post play. That's your keys to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Let's go ahead and turn it over to our team intro, brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we're on your team.
Cohen Morrow, senior, forward.
Luke Robinette, senior, guard.
Kai Barker, senior, power forward.
Jordan Mendez, junior, guard. Riker Lind, junior, forward.
Clayton Cook, junior, center.
Jay Hill, junior, guard. Brooks Earl, junior, guard.
Riker Pace, junior, power forward.
Brenner Lim, junior, guard.
Paul Baxter, junior, guard. Drew Barker, senior, guard.
And now our starting lineup is presented by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc. We're on your team. Evanston, the designated home team in the white uniforms, blue numerals, red outline, while Sheridan, blue uniforms with yellow numerals. As it'll be Sheridan on the right side of the scores table, Evanston on the left. The starting lineup for Sheridan: number 1, Connor Bateson; number 2, Cale Hamrick; number 5, Garrett Spielman; number 20, Beck Haswell; and number 24, Truman Derange. As the Bronx come out for the Evanston Red Devils, we believe it is number 3, Drew Barker; number 5, Riker Lind; number 12, Clayton Cook; number 4, Kai Barker; number 21, Luke Robinette. Of course, Evanston coached by Rob Watsabaugh; Sheridan coached by Jeff Martini. As Sheridan comes out, lined up and ready to go. And now Evanston will come out, and it is Drew Barker, the senior. And Riker Lind does get the start tonight. And Clayton Cook and Kai Barker and Jay Hill will come out. So Luke Robinette will be coming off the bench today. So it's Kai Barker, Drew Barker, Riker Lind, Clayton Cook, and Jay Hill. As we get set for quarter number 1, 8 minutes on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. It'll be Kai Barker versus Garrett Spielman in the center line for the tip-off. Evanston on the left, Sheridan on the right. Tip-off is won by Sheridan, sending it forward to Hamrick, and a quick transition layup from the near side for Cale Hamrick. Red Devils wanting to push the pace themselves. Drew Barker across the center line, puts on the brakes right after crossing the logo. Guarded toughly by Bateson, gets a steal, and Sheridan coming out here being very aggressive. Gets it over to Spielman on the left side, bounce pass inside to Haswell. Back out to Bateson. Haswell again into the paint. Dribbles it off his foot, picked up by Clayton Cook for Evanston. Gets to the center line, calms things down, and goes to Drew Barker. 7 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. Barker goes into the lane, puts up the layup over the defense, but it can't fall through. Here comes Sheridan, 7 minutes and 15 seconds left. Lob pass inside to Hamrick. Cale Hamrick from the near block again gets that one to fall, and it's 4-0 Sheridan on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Hill across the center line, goes towards the top. 1 foot inside the arc, back out to Lind at the top. Guarded by Derange. Now on the right side, it's Barker. Cook, far wing 3, off of the iron, pulled in by Derange. Red Devils, and we'll get the ball back maybe as there's a whistle called. No. Coach Watsabaugh thought there was a carryover, but instead there'll be a foul on Evanston. Jay Hill, first one for the game. Inbound play coming up for Sheridan. Bateson to inbound it, goes to Hamrick at the top. Of course, Hamrick, the baseball star for the Sheridan Troopers. Gets it over to Derange. Straightaway 3 off of the front iron, pulled in by Bateson. Retreats back out towards the top. 1 foot on the logo. 4-0 Sheridan in the early going on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Gets it back over to Bateson in the near corner. Cross-court pass back to Spielman. Straightaway three over Clayton Cook. Rebound by Hamrick. His second chance is no good. Ball is loose. Gets it back. Tries to shoot again. Picked up by Spielman, and he's fouled by Evanston. It looks like it's going to be Riker Lind picking up his first foul. And Spielman will shoot 2. Spielman leads this team in scoring. Puts the shot up, and it is good. So Spielman makes it 5-0 Sheridan on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Next one from Spielman. Off the base iron, pulled in by Lind. Gets it over to Hill, and he'll shout the instructions for the play. Gets it over to Cook on the right side. Gets it over to Barker on the wing. Crosses into the elbow, puts on the brakes, bounce pass over to Cook. Draws the double team, goes around the defender, off the glass, too much. Pulled in by Range through the air. DeRange now across the center line, now gets it over to Bateson. Cross-court pass on the right side to Haswell. Tries to drive into the elbow, dribbles off of the foot of Evanston, and then over the baseline, and the Red Devils will go on defense. Down 5-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Clayton Cook is tying his shoe right now. Inbound play coming up for Sheridan. Gets it over to Hamrick on the right side. Right hand dribble, puts on the brakes, gets it back to DeRange at the top, and called for a travel. Red Devil basketball down by 5. Still waiting to get their first bucket. Those 5, it's 2 from Hamrick and a free throw from Spielman. Or 4 from Hamrick and a free throw from Spielman. As Drew Barker on the near wing gets it back over to Clayton Cook. Passes over the double team. Back to Drew. Open. Lind. Near far corner 3. In and out. Rebound is brought in by Kai Barker. He puts the hook shot over the defense, and it's short. 5 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Bateson. Bounce over to Spielman. Covered by Barker. Puts on the brakes. Feeds that one forward to Haswell. His layup is short. Rebound by DeRange. His second chance is no good. Get it back for DeRange. And in the paint, gets it back out. Sheridan's going to have to move it around the outside. Finds Spielman, and an off-balance layup from the near block. And it's 7-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Barker gets it over to Hill. Near corner 3. Yes! And Jay Hill puts the Red Devils on the board. He hit that big 3 to win the game against Wheatland in double overtime yesterday. And he gets them down by 4 here. Lob pass over to Hamrick, covered by Drew Barker. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Hamrick drives into lane, goes for the layup, draws the foul. And it comes against Evanston. It'll be against Riker Lind. His first one and the third one on Evanston. That'll send Cale Hamrick. Check that, it's Drew Barker. They took the 5 off the scoreboard and put the 3 on there. So Hamrick to shoot 2. First one on the way is good. Here comes Jordan Mendez and Luke Robinette as Drew Barker and Kai Barker, Cazins Barker, come off. So coach wants to see what he can do from the field, as 4 of the 5 guys on the field are consistent three-point shooters, and Clayton Cook, the other one, has been known to hit a 3. So Evanston looking to try to close this gap down the quick way. Mendez across the center line. Gets it off to Robinette in the far corner. Drives into the elbow, and looked like Robinette stepped on the far sideline. Inbound play for Sheridan. Into the game now, it's Nate Miner for the Bronx. Hamrick on the far side, passes it out to Miner on the right side, crosses into the elbow, now hands off to DeRange in the wing. Top of the circle, Bateson. Miner on the right wing, now drives into the elbow, goes to the right side of the key, puts the layup up, and it's 11-3 to start it off on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez takes it across the center, and it's poked away by Bateson across the near sideline. Red Devil basketball. Inbound play coming up for Evanston. And it will be Luke Robinette. Goes over towards the right side to Mendez. Robinette thought about a three here on the near wing. Instead goes to the near corner baseline to Mendez. Drives towards the top of the circle. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Mendez in between the logo and the arc. Now kicks it over to Hill, who hit a three earlier with Cale Hamrick on defense now. Dribbles towards the center. Bounce pass inside to Lind. Crosses into the lane, puts up the hook shot. No good, gets his rebound back. Kicks it out to Mendez. Open straightaway three off the base iron, too much. Rebound by DeRange. Here comes Sheridan. Bateson on the left wing, now gets it over to Miner at the top, covered by Lind. Dribbles towards the left side, gets a screen. Straightaway three from Miner is well short. Rebound by the Red Devils. Cook brings it forward for the Evanston. Goes to Mendez on the far wing. Guarded by Bateson. Crosses over towards the top, and a foul comes against Sheridan's Connor Bateson, a blocking foul, and now here comes Spielman in for Hamrick. Robinette to inbound it for the Red Devils. Robinette holds. Gets it over to Lind at the top. Hands off back to Robinette, and a whistle travel on Robinette, and the Red Devils turn it over. 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Coming in is Drew Barker and Kai Barker for Cook and Hill. So Drew Barker, Kai Barker, Riker Lind, Jordan Mendez, and Luke Robinette on the court for Evanston. Back across the center, here comes Ty Gilbertson. Spielman at the top, goes in towards the lane, puts up the jump shot over the defender, and gets it to go. Garrett Spielman with 5 points now. Red Devils up, or trail by 10, excuse me. Barker at the top, drives towards the free throw line, bounces it out to Kai Barker, draws the foul and one. And Kai will shoot a free throw, and there's that Barker to Barker connection we've been waiting on. Second team foul on Sheridan. First one against Hutton. First one is up and spins in and out. So he can't get the old school three-point play as Spielman brings it along the far sideline. Mendez waits for him. Spielman, a big, long, lanky post player who has got some range as well. Drives along the baseline into the corner, kicks it back out towards the top. Miner in towards the left block, blocked by Lind, but they say he got some body with it. Second one on Lind, and that will send Miner to the free throw line. Puts up the shot, and it's good. So Miner hits his first point of the game. Tanner Hamrick will come in, and Clayton Cook comes in for Lind. Next one is up, short. Rebound by Barker. Evanston takes it across the center line. Drew Barker goes into the lane, tries put the, whoa, what a pass to Kai Barker, just couldn't get it going. Drew Barker went up like he was going to go do a layup, but instead passes it mid-air to Kai, and Kai can't complete the layup. The rebound is off of Sheridan, Evanston basketball. That would have been play of the game for sure if that had gone in. Mendez Inbound play at the far corner. Finds Robinette, right side 3. Yep. Luke Robinette makes it 8-14. Spielman now pass intercepted by Kai Barker. Sends it forward to Drew Barker. Drew takes it into the lane. Draws the blocking foul and will shoot 2. Did a little 180 in the air trying to set up for the shot. And now Barker will go and shoot. Red Devils cut the gap down to 6. Chance to bring it down to 4. And this is what we saw last night against Cheyenne East. The East would get a little bit ahead, and then Evanston would come roaring back as Barker hits the first one. Makes it a 5-point lead. As Cale Hamrick comes in for Sheridan, Tyler Hutton will go to the bench. Hutton, by the way, is who the foul was on. Barker with the next one. Splashes it through, and the Red Devils are down by 4. 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Going towards the left side, it's Minor. Now bounces it out to Hamrick, puts on the brakes in the lane. Back out to Minor. Puts up the layup, well short. Rebound by Spielman, and he'll put it back in. 33 seconds left on the first quarter on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Barker on the right side. Gets it over to Robinette in the near corner. Takes one dribble, flicks it over to Mendez in the far wing. 18 seconds left. Evanston wants the final shot of this quarter. Bounce pass inside, ripped away from Kai Barker in the elbow. Here comes Spielman with 11 seconds across the center line. Spielman with 6 seconds left at the top of the arc, covered by Kai Barker. Gets it over to Hamrick on the right side. Puts up the 3, and it's short. And that's the end of the first quarter. It is 15-10 with Sheridan on top. We'll be right back after this with quarter number 2 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Red Devils down by 6, and they'll have the ball to start the second quarter. Robinette inbounds to Drew Barker. It's Robinette, Barker, Kai Barker, Drew Barker, both of them on there. Clayton Cook and Jordan Mendez. Cook, bounce pass over to Mendez, goes for the layup, draws the foul, and one. Jordan Mendez, my goodness, will not be denied there, and the Red Devils cut the gap down to 4, and a chance for Mendez to hit a free throw here to make it a 3-point game. DeRange with the foul. Mendez hit some big free throws in the overtime victory at regionals against Cody last year. First one on the way, and it's a 3-point game. 16-13 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Red Devils down, putting on a full court trap, trying to get a turnover. Gets it over to Hamrick. Passes back over to Bateson at the top. Finds Spielman, right side 3, off of the baseline. Pulled in by Robinette, poked from behind by Haswell, and the Red Devils will get an inbound play at the baseline under their own bucket. Over to Mendez, 7 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Mendez across the center line, dribbles towards the right side, now gets it over to Barker on the right wing. Covered by Hamrick, back over to Cook at the top. Junior holds it outside the arc, trying to figure out where to go. Man-to-man defense by Sheridan. Robinette gets a screen from Cook for 3 off of the front iron, pulled in by Sheridan. 7 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Red Devils down by 3. Over towards the top, Spielman covered by Cook. Pass inside to Bateson in the elbow. Now dribbles into the lane. Right side three from Hamrick. Off of the iron. Pulled in by the Red Devils. Robinette now sends this one over to Barker in the far corner, circling towards the top. Trying to get past Kale Hamrick. Passes through the defense, finds Kai Barker. Along the baseline in the far corner. Passes over to Robinette. Drives along the baseline, puts up the fadeaway jumper, and it just is too much. Rebound by Sheridan. Hamrick, one end to the other, trying to keep it in, and he does. Flicks it out to Bateson. Back over to Hamrick in the paint, looking for the layup. Puts up the shot over Kai Barker, and it's good. Hamrick now with 8 points. Barker at the top. Now gets it over to Mendez. Driving Red Devils down by 5. Mendez on the right wing. Back out to Kai at the top. Over to Robinette in the right corner. Bounce pass around to Clayton Cook off the glass and through. Red Devils down by 3 again as the offense is starting to go for Evanston a little bit. Hamrick gets it over towards the right side to Spielman. Blocked by Kai Barker. Red Devils with a chance, down by 3. Gets it over to Mendez. Steps outside the arc, drives the elbow. Robinette in the corner, picked through by DeRange. Gets it back out to Barker at the top. Drew holds in between the circles and says, let's calm things down. Holds up his index finger and his pinky to signify the play. 5 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the half. Red Devils down by 3. Drew Barker on the right side. Covered by Spielman, picked away, and he got it. Fast break for Hamrick. Finishes the layup, and it is 20-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Hamrick having himself a game at 12 points. Red Devils down by 5. Mendez over the center line. Gets it over towards the right side. Barker on the wing. Back over to Kai. Robinette on the left side. Drives along the baseline. Too hard with the layup. Pulled in by Sheridan. Tried a fast break, but Evanston intercepts it in the lane on the other end. Mendez and Evanston going back and forth. This pace has been fast. Mendez bounces over to Cook at the free throw line. Gets it back to Robinette. Mendez, near wing 3, short. Pulled in by Sheridan. Spielman goes to DeRange on the near side, covered by Robinette. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Back out towards the top to Spielman. Cook picks up that assignment. On the right side, holding it Bateson. Mendez in tow. Retreats back, and now back to Spielman. Lob pass inside, almost uncontested. Haswell had nobody there covering him, and it's a 7-point lead for Sheridan. Mendez gets across the line, and coach wants to talk it over. Red Devils down 22-15 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Inbound play by the Red Devils out of the timeout, down by 7. Mendez goes to Hill on the left side, who just checked into the game. Hill holds on the left side, back to Mendez at the top. Hands off to Robinette on the near wing. He holds with Spielman. Bounce pass inside to Barker. Reverse hook shot. Up and in, and Kai Barker had to fight for that shot. Fast break the other end. Sheridan Deflected out of bounds by Robinette to not give up the fast break. Kai Barker with 4 points now after that one. Red Devils down by 5. And they were down by 6 at the end of the first. 3 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in this half. Halftime show brought to you by Unitime Vision. Invite you to stay tuned for that. Range with the jumper from the free throw line off the front. Rebound by Kai Barker. Gets it over to Hill. Across the center line. Picked up by Hamrick. Dribbles towards the right side. Hill looking for an area to go. Drives to the free throw line. Gets it out to Mendez. Far corner. Thought about a three. Instead, it'll go back out to Hill in the far wing. Gets it back to Cook at the free throw line. Backs up against the defender. Puts up the hook shot. Short. Rebound by Sheridan. Spielman along the near line. Gets it over to DeRange in the corner. Hamrick at the near block. Tries to go and put the shot up and draws the foul against Kai Barker. So Hamrick to shoot 2. As he will put the shot up. First one is good. 23-17 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The first foul on Kai Barker. As Tanner Hamrick will check in. So we've got 2 Barkers and 2 Hamricks in the game now. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the first half. Red Devils down 23-17 as Hamrick can't get the second one to go. Kai comes in and pulls it out of the sky. Hill slowly across the center. Picks up by Cale Hamrick. Gets it over to Robinette on the left side, covered by DeRange. Pass is errant, picked up by Hamrick for Sheridan. In the lane, tries to take it from one end to the other. Gets it over to Minor. DeRange in the near corner and called for a travel. Red Devil basketball. 2:05 remaining here in this second quarter. Red Devils down 23-17 as Lind will check in for Evanston's Clayton Cook, who will take a well-deserved break. Cook to inbound it to Drew Barker. Or excuse me, Kai Barker to inbound it to Drew Barker. Goes along the near sideline with 3 Bronx in tow. Barker steps aside the defender but can't finish off the layup. Rebound by Sheridan. Minor. Now back over to Spielman at the top, covered by Kai Barker. Pass inside the lane by Minor, and he will finish that off. 3 points by Nate Minor. Kai Barker gets it over to Hill. Quick pass, Lind in the far corner. Puts up a long 2. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound by Sheridan. DeRange goes to Hamrick. He holds. Lobs it up high to Spielman. Puts up the layup, and it's good. Lead back out to 10 as Spielman now has 9. 1:13 remaining in the second quarter. Lob pass by Drew Barker intended for Lind. Goes over the near sideline. And now an inbound play coming up for Sheridan. Spielman to take the honors. Bounces it back out to Tanner Hamrick. Goes over the center. Back over the right side to Minor. Holds. Now step back open 3 is off the front. Pulled in by Sheridan. Spielman, but a timeout called as Spielman goes to the ground. Coach Martini wants to talk it over because they were about to lose that one, and now we'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Red Devils and Bronx of Sheridan It's the team in blue on top of Evanston, 27-17 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 51.7 seconds left in the first quarter. Far wing three is good by Spielman as the music still plays. I don't know, I kind of like that. It was kind of fun having the music during the game. As Spielman now a double-digit game. Evanston on the other end. Mendez gets it back out to Cook in between the circles. Pass over towards the right side. Lind near corner three off the front. Gets his own rebound on the bounce. Takes the layup and puts it in. Red Devils down by 11 after Riker Lind picks up his first points of the game. The range now over the center. Gets it over to Hamrick on the right side. 14 seconds left in the half. At the top, Tanner Hamrick. Now over to Minor. Back to Spielman. Wide open straightaway three. And that one falls through. Red Devils now trying to get something going, and it's deflected out of bounds. A pass trying to go to Robinette to get a final shot off, but it's deflected out of bounds. And that ends the first half. It is Sheridan 33, Evanston 19 on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast scroller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth for our halftime show, brought to you by Uintah Eye and Vision. Our first half highlights, brand new sponsor. A big thank you to, one second, I just got the live read, to Jackalope Delivery, sponsoring our first half highlights. Jackalope doing the hopping for your shopping. Call 307-679-7174. And here we go. We join this thing in the first quarter. It's 9-3 Sheridan on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Minor with a big shot there, and then Hamrick, Garrett Spielman, the long, lengthy Sheridan Bronc gets things going for Sheridan. Luke Robinette with a big three ball hits that one and gets the Red Devils going, and it's a 4-point game. Taking it the other way, it's Minor, and then he's able to put that one into the bucket. Back to the second quarter, it's a 6-point lead as Evanston is able to draw the foul. Mendez hits it, and it's a 3-point lead. But on the other end, Hamrick right after that responds with a major layup. And then in the second quarter, Robinette bounce pass, beautiful play to Clayton Cook to make it 15 for Evanston, 18 for Sheridan. But the Bronx would continue to just let this thing go the way of Evanston before they finally get a steal. Fast break over to Cale Hamrick, puts that one up and in. And now they start to balloon that lead to 7 thanks to that layup by Minor. And Evanston down 22-17. Robinette on the near wing. Bounce pass over to Kai Barker with a brilliant layup, kind of laying over the defender to get that one to fall. As Sheridan, though, outscores Evanston 16-10 in the first quarter and 17-9 in the second. At the half, we have Drew Barker with 2 points, Jordan Mendez with 3, Riker Lind with 2, Jay Hill with 3, Kai Barker with 4, Luke Robinette with 3. And for Sheridan, Cale Hamrick with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. Garrett Spielman with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points. 2 for Beck Haswell, 3 for Nate Minor, and 2 for Truman DeRange. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball head coach Roy Barker. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Joining us now, we have Evanston Red Devil girls basketball head coach Roy Barker. Coach, the weekend's over. What are some things you guys feel like you guys learned about yourselves this week as you guys get ready for conference play on Tuesday?
The young kids are getting better. There's moments that they are doing what I'm asking them to do. There was each game kind of had a different weakness that we exposed. Today was our rotation defensively and then rebounding on the weak side. And the rotation on the weak side weren't good. We were giving straight line cuts. We'd help, no help. And then if we did help, the ball was kicked. So we were a step slow defensively. So that was another good thing that we could work on. The girls have just got to keep fighting. They've just got to. It's hard to be positive. It's hard to be upbeat. And so I think as a group and for me, we've got to keep the girls moving in the right direction. And I think there's moments that we show it. We know what we want to do. So, there's just little fundamental things, obviously, that we can work on, just continue to work on, and it's just a constant battle. One thing I did tell the girls is, that they see where if they want to compete at the level, at a state level, they've got to be able to play the Sheridan and play the Central, and so that's the goal, and we recognize that. So,
Coach, the games are over, so the wins and losses, though, they are what they are. But one thing that I think a lot of people want to know about is you guys are out here on the road. You and your girls are are representing Evanston out here. I've been around the team. I know that they represent Evanston to the highest order. Can you talk about just the character of these girls?
You know, they're playing hard, and sometimes it doesn't look like they're playing hard, but sometimes it's not knowing. You know, if you see hesitation, and I think some people might think, oh, they're not trying hard. Sometimes it's not knowing what to do in that situation, and so I would have just when the girls aren't playing hard, we know and we can see it, but they're running. You know, I pull them out if they're not, and I think they know the expectations of how to play hard, and then as the fundamentals get better, we'll get better. And so that's what I want the girls, everybody to recognize it, that they're putting in a lot of time. And I'm not an easy person to be coached by, and so they're really giving what they have right now. So.
That's Coach Roy Barker, head coach for Evanston Lady Red Devil basketball. Coach, thank you so much for the time. You guys should be proud of yourself, just the way you guys represent Evanston off the court as well. This is a good group of girls, and I'm excited to see how it goes. Anything else before we wrap this up?
Yeah, they're great young women. I'm proud of them, and hopefully the boys can pull out a win here and come back from this. So.
All right. We'll be right back after this third quarter on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, K9, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Hey Dad, can I go play outside?
Yes, you can, but don't forget your sunglasses. Did you know that sunglasses with UV protection can help lower your risk of eye calluses, early cataracts, and macular degeneration? At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect pair of prescription or non-prescription sunglasses from companies like Ray-Ban, Oakley, Maui Jim, and more. Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to protect your eyes from the sun.
Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937. Uinta Eye and Vision, 789 eyes.
Kale Hamrick with the bucket on right out of halftime and extends his great game. Red Devils now in transition with Jay Hill, and it's out of bounds, and it'll go back to Sheridan. Spielman inbounds for the Bronx as we are just getting started here in the third quarter. Possession arrow pointed towards Evanston. Pass over to Spielman from the near block, and it is good. Spielman with 17 tonight as the Red Devils trail 37-19 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Gets it over to Hill, near corner three. No good. Rebound by Evanston, and it'll be a wrestling match for the ball. Possession arrow will go to Evanston. Lind will inbound it for the Red Devils. Gets over to Hill on the right side. Back towards the center. Treating back towards the logo. Bounce pass over to Kai on the left wing. Hands off to Drew at the top. Now back over to Clayton Cook on the right. No look pass goes to Kai. Backs up against the defender. Spin move in the lane. Gets the layup to go. And the Red Devils get that one from Kai Barker. DeRange now gets it over towards Hamrick, puts the shot up, and it's in and out. Rebound by Evanston. Barker at the logo. True Barker, that is. Now bounce pass over to Clayton Cook at the free throw line. Gets it back over to Kai at the top. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Red Devils down 37-21. As a double dribble called on Riker Lind. Inbound play coming up for Spielman. Jordan Mendez comes in for Kai Barker and Luke Robinette for Jay Hill. Over the center line, gets it over towards the right wing, Hamrick. Back over towards the top. Eric Spielman, stolen by Evanston. They seal it right back. Fast transition bucket. One dribble by DeGrange, and he puts it up. DeGrange, excuse me. So DeGrange now with 4 points. Pass stolen by Spielman for Evanston, as he will go for the dunk and missed it in and out of the rack. Rebound by DeGrange, and he puts it in. 6 points for DeGrange, and it's a 20-point lead now for Sheridan. Jump pass over to Robinette. Mendez in the near corner. Covered by Spielman, now picked up by Hamrick. Gets it back over to Robinette in the far corner. Hands off back to Drew Barker, who loses the handle, and it's over the far sideline. Four minutes, 46 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Red Devils trail 41-21 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Timeout called. We'll take it as well. Red Devils on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
We didn't get a chance to do our Varsity Inc. team intro for the girls, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Here's our 2023-24 Evanston Lady Red Devils.
My name is Ryan Debenham. I am a senior and I play post.
My name is JC Bardsley. I'm a senior and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Eden Dia. I'm a senior and I'm a post.
Emmy Fessler, a sophomore and a guard.
Hi, I'm Kiernan Simmons. I'm a junior and I'm a post.
I'm Georgia Steinke. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
I'm Oxy Cervantes. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Braylon Morrison. I'm a sophomore. I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Evie Stahl. I'm a sophomore and I'm a post.
Hi, I'm Kylan Blea. I'm a sophomore and I'm a post.
Hi, I'm Chesney Mackey. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
I'm Sierra Barnes. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Dannon Kohler. I'm a sophomore and I'm a guard.
Hi, my name is Anley West. I'm a freshman and I am a post.
I'm Emma Lonsley. I'm a sophomore and I play point guard.
I'm Madison Brown. I'm a sophomore and I play guard.
I'm Cassie Barker. I'm a freshman and a post.
I'm Violet Cook. I'm a freshman and I play guard.
Riker Lind with the two ball, and it's 43-22 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Thank you so much for your patience in allowing us to play that video for our sponsors, as Bateson goes on the other end and puts in the layup, and it's 45-23 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Mendez goes Robinette, far wing for three, rattles it through, and Luke Robinette gets his three ball to fall. And the Red Devils trying to chip into this lead like what we saw them do against East last night. Putting up the shot, drawing the foul. It's looks like Mendez who got there playing at his feet. Well, no Cohen Morrow, no problem when it comes to taking the offensive charges this year, or this weekend, as Evanston has been able to do that. But we're excited to have Cohen back for the conference opener on Tuesday. Hill gets it over to Robinette on the near wing. Gets it back towards the top, straightaway three. Lind off the base iron, pulled in by Sheridan. 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard here in the third quarter. DeGrange back towards the top, goes to the free throw line. Jumper rattles through. And Truman DeGrange going off in this third quarter. 8 points for him. Get over to Hill on the near side. Dribbles in between the legs. Hill now puts on the brakes, gets it over to Robinette, flicks it back over to Mendez on the right side. Barker holds on the right side. It's Kai Lind on the right side, now circling towards the top, dribbles into the elbow, lob pass over to Kai Barker, gets it back to Lind, open, near wing three. In and out, rebound by Mendez, can't get that to go. One hand rebound by DeGrange. Fast break, Hamrick. Cut off by Robinette, has to go back out. Bateson, straightaway three, off the front. Rebound is in the open, picked up by Hamrick, and now he'll just calm things down. Bronx lead 47-26 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the ball gets away from Mendez, or from, Bateson. Mendez does a good job staying with it, trying to get the ball back, but he hits the deck. And the foul will come against Bateson. Mendez, Barker, and come out. And Baxter and Cook come in. Robinette, Lind, Hill, Baxter, Cook. Robinette at the top. Now gets it over to Hill on the right side. Holds for a minute. Now goes back towards the top. Gets it back out to Baxter. Dribbles, now stops. Dribbles to the near block. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Sheridan. Ty Gilbertson to Minor at the top. Covered by Cook. Goes through the screen set by Spielman. At the top, DeGrange. Over towards the right side. Gets it over to Hutton. Takes it into the paint on the low block. His shot's no good. Rebound by Spielman, and he'll get it and one. .7 seconds remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. And Riker Lind picks up his third foul. First foul on the Red Devils in this quarter. As Kai Barker comes in for Lind. First one from the old school three-point play from Spielman's no good. Barker gets it and hands it off to Hill. Goes across the center line. Gets it over to Robinette on the right wing. Back over to Cook at the top. Hill in the near wing. Thought about a shot instead. Gets it back to Baxter. Right side, Cook. Holds. Bounces it out to Robinette. Finds Baxter on the near side. Back looking for Hill, but the pass is out of reach. Pulled in by DeGrange. One end to the other, and he finishes it off with a layup. Truman DeGrange with 10 points now. Hill looking to do it himself and do a fast break himself. Draws the foul on the other end, and now Jay Hill will shoot two. Comes against Hutton. It's the second foul against him. Third one against Sheridan with 12.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Hill puts the shot up and gets it to go. Red Devils down 51-27 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Mendez comes out. He'll come in for Paul Baxter. Next shot is good. So Jay Hill goes 2 for 2, and it's 51-28. 9 seconds left. DeGrange goes to Minor at the top. Now hands off back to DeGrange, and he's shoved by Hill. Second foul on Evanston, so an inbound play with 3.8 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It'll be taken by Spielman. Spielman To inbound it over by his own bench. Passes over to Minor. Puts the shot up. Off the front iron. Rebound by Mendez. Puts up the shot in time, but it's short. It would have been a three-quarter buzzer beater. But that's the end of the third. It's 51-28 Sheridan on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball. Live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with a fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Kai Barker takes it after the steal as Evanston stole the inbound play to start the fourth quarter. Gets it back over to Clayton Cook, and that one's deflected out of bounds by Sheridan. Inbound play coming up on the near wing for the Red Devils. Robinette to trigger it. 7 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Drew Barker. Great feed to Clayton Cook, and it spins around and drops in. Cook now with 4 points in the game. Minor across the center line. Bounce pass over towards the right side. Cutting in, it's Hutton, and he gets the layup to go from the low block. And it is 52-30 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 7 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mendez gets it over to Barker on the right side. Now to the free throw line. Kai. Now over to Drew again in the wing. Circling back. Spin move in the lane. Blocked by the Bronx. Ty Gilbertson. And it's heading out of bounds. They tried to keep it in there, but they unfortunately let it cross the line. Red Devil basketball. Robinette goes to Barker at the top. Robinette, near wing three, misses that one. Rebound by Mendez. Reverse layup and one. Comes against Hutton. So Mendez will get a chance to get another old school three-point play. He had it earlier. Puts the shot up off the back iron. Pulled in by Cook. Out to Barker on the right side. Drives along the baseline, looking to pass it out to Lind. That one's intercepted. Gets it forward to Hamrick. Fast break pass. Intercepted under the basket by Lind, and now Evanston with it. Here comes Barker. Drew Barker tries to pass, deflected away by Spielman. One end to the other, and goes for the dunk. Huge slam by Spielman. Timeout taken, and we'll be right back after this. You're tuned into First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network. Taking another look at this dunk by Spielman. Right back after this.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Red Devils down 55-32 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 6 minutes, 19 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter, rather. As Sheridan here in the third quarter has gone off pretty big here for already 12 points on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Actually, I wrote that down wrong. Apologies. As Evanston will get an inbound play after the timeout. So get it over to Hill. Finds Barker on the left side. Bounce pass over to Lind. Going towards the far block was Mendez. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Sheridan. Bronx looking to pick up their 7th win of the season as Mendez fouls with 5 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in the fourth. First one comes against Mendez. First one against Evanston in the fourth quarter. Inbound out towards the top to Bateson. Right hand dribble, tries in between the legs, now stops. Goes towards the left side. Picked up well by Mendez as Hamrick is fouled by Mendez again as he tried to wrench that ball away from Hamrick. When Hamrick dribbled up high. And now trying to set up something. Spielman near side three off the base iron. Pulled in. It looked like by Hamrick, but he couldn't get inbound, so it'll go back to Evanston. Lind to inbound it. Bounces out to Barker on the far wing. Now drives one end to the other and called for a double dribble. Barker put up a three and it went in, but he's called for a double dribble. And now here comes the Red Devils. Kai Barker in for Drew Barker. So it's Kai Barker, Jordan Mendez, Jordan Hill, or Jay Hill, excuse me, Clayton Cook, and Riker Lind. Across the center line, DeGrange hands off to Hamrick. Bounce pass over to Haswell. Left side three, DeGrange off the front, and that will go out of bounds off of Evanston, but the rebound is a foul on Sheridan. Barker to inbound it. Full court pressure put on by the Bronx. Bounce pass over to Mendez on the right side. Mendez speeds across the center line on the far side. In the wing, caught with some defense. Barker now looking to pass it over to Hill. Deflected out by Spielman. Inbound play coming up on the near wing for the Red Devils. 4 minutes, 56 seconds remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Now gets it over to Mendez on the near side. Right hand dribble. Looks it out towards the top, finds Cook in the paint. That one is dropped by Evanston. Hamrick along the near sideline. Jump pass finds DeGrange on the far block. Straightaway three by Bateson is good. Bateson now with 5 makes it 58-32 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 4 minutes, 26 seconds remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston board. Over to Hill on the right side, drives towards the far block. Can't get that one to go, and it'll be a rebound out of bounds off of Sheridan. Inbound play at the near post for the Red Devils. Mendez to do the honors. Lobs it up high to Cook. 4 minutes, 13 seconds remaining. Passes over to Barker, but it's taken away by Spielman. Going one end to the other. Bounce pass over to DeGrange on the low block. Puts up the shot, and that's good to go for DeGrange, who has gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 points just in the second half. He had 2 going into the locker room. 3 minutes, 49 seconds remaining. Red Devils down by 28. Bounce pass out to Mendez on the left side. Jumper from the near elbow. Spins in and out. Rebound by Barker. Can't get that one to go under the net. Rebound again by Sheridan. 3.5 minutes to play. DeGrange into the paint. Tries the reverse layup. No good. Rebound by Barker, and he's fouled hard. And Kai gets Bateson to go for his 3rd foul, and it'll be an inbound play for the Red Devils at the low post. Kai Barker jogging out to a round of applause from the Evanston faithful. Paul Baxter into the game, goes to Hill. Evanston marches forward. Jay Hill, the junior guard, goes over towards the left side to Baxter. Back out to Lind at the top. Right side, Mendez. Drives into the elbow, now retreats back out. Hill at the top. Baxter on the left wing. Drives in to the elbow, now looking up high to try to get to Clayton Cook in the lane. Intercepted by Sheridan. Pass over to Hamrick for the fast break, and they get that one to fall through. Cale Hamrick. 14, 15 points for Hamrick as the Red Devils trail 62-32 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Cook gets the pass inside, draws the foul, and it'll be 2 for Clayton Cook. 2 for Drew Barker, 5 for Jordan Mendez, 4 for Riker Lind, 4 for Clayton Cook, 5 for Jay Hill, 6 for Kai Barker, and 6 for Luke Robinette. As Cook hits the first one to give him 5 on the day. And here comes replacements for Sheridan. For the Red Devils out there, it's Kai Barker, Clayton Cook, Riker Lind, Paul Baxter. Sorry, Kai Barker not in anymore, as Lind is now at one of the posts. Pass stolen by Sheridan. Evanston steals it back, and Mendez drives in and draws 2. Mendez with 5 points on the night, and 1 for 2 trip to the free throw line, or trips 1 for 2 in free throws attempts today. First one is good, and Mendez gets that to go through. And that now gives Jordan 6. Puts the shot up and puts that one in. And the Red Devils have their lead scorer, Jordan Mendez, with 7 points, 35-62. Sheridan on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with 2:19 remaining. Minor drives into the paint, puts up the shot, travels as he ran into Lind, and that caused him to take an extra step. And the Red Devils with an inbound play. 2 minutes and 17 seconds separating Evanston from the end of their James Johnson Classic here in Cheyenne. They'll take a few days off and get ready to take on Rock Springs at the conference opener in Rock Springs. Travel on the other end by Clayton Cook, and it'll go back to Sheridan. So a bunch of new faces on for the Bronx, including number 11, Ruby Reimers. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the Lady Bronx instead of the Sheridan Bronx. And Riker Pace in for Clayton Cook. Inbound play to Tanner Hamrick. Now gets it over to Minor across the center line. Hits the brakes, now bounces out towards the right wing to Burgess. Right side, lobs it up high, Minor. Now holding it, it's Spielman. Or excuse me, yeah, Gilbertson. Back over to Minor, and Sheridan looks to just kill some clock. Burgess on the near side. Now on the right wing, Tanner Hamrick into the paint, and Sheridan just moving the ball around, looking to take some time off the clock. Ends with a layup on the low block by Ty Leach. That's his first 2 of the game. A minute 16, Mendez into the line, goes for the layup, draws the foul, he'll shoot 2 again. Mendez 3 for 4 from the charity stripe this evening. Well, this afternoon at 2:30. Second one on Ty Gilbertson. And the 5th one on Sheridan as Mendez misses the front side. A minute 12 remaining in this 4th quarter. The shot is up, and that one's off the back iron. Rebound is out of bounds off of Sheridan. Looks like was the call. No, take that back. Yes, it is off of Sheridan. Jay Hill to inbound it with a minute 12 and timeout called by Coach Watzebot. We'll take it as well. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES #1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
(64-35) on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Sheridan winning this one as we have a minute 12 remaining. Evanston will fall to 6-5, and they'll take on Rock Springs on Tuesday. Scheduled start time is 7:30, right after the girls' game at 6 o'clock. Our Cazins Ace and Furniture pregame show on the air at 5:30, live from Rock Springs High School. Hill to inbound it at the near post, finds Riker Pace, and that one is up and in, and Pace has his points. So 2 for Pace. Gilbertson across the center line, gets it over towards the left side, now kicks it back out towards the top to Leach. Burgess, left wing 3, no good. Rebound brought in by Evanston's Brooke Searle. 46 seconds left. Hill across the center line. Out towards the right wing. Puts on the brakes now, pass, looking for Pace, taken away by the Bronx. 30 seconds remaining on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Drives towards the right side, now stops. Puts it over towards the right wing to Leach. 18 seconds left. Minor into the paint. Tries to spin to put a shot up over Lind, but Lind is not allowing it to happen. Pass back out with 10 seconds left. And Gilbertson holds with 6 seconds left at the center logo. Paul Baxter in tow. 2 seconds left. And he dribbles out the clock, and that's the game. Your final score, it is Sheridan 64, Evanston 37. We'll be right back with our postgame show after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on mylocalradio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions. Music is a path to lifelong learning and knowledge of self and culture. When we sing or create music, we use all parts of the brain and supports healthy social development. Music training can improve recall and retention of verbal information, advance math achievement, boost reading and language arts skills, and even increase the average SAT scores. Music's fun. Lessons can be in person or online.
This is Mindy Olliff, owner of Piano with Mindy K. I teach students from 3 to adult. Visit pianowithmindyk.com today for more information or to sign up for lessons.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
And we welcome you back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The band playing behind me as Cheyenne East warms up, so we're going to go right into our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Pick it up in the third quarter, bounce pass over to Kai Barker, puts the shot up and rings that one through, making it 37-21. DeGrange had a heck of a second half, goes off for double digits in the second half, including that layup right there. Evanston moves the ball around well. Robinette for a right wing 3 makes it 45-26. Sheridan responds here in the third quarter. DeGrange again, this time from about 18 feet out. Bad pass stolen by Sheridan as DeGrange goes from one end to the other and goes on quite a run for himself. Back over to Drew Barker into the paint, puts up the shot. Clayton Cook rings that one around, and it's good to go in the fourth quarter. 53-32 Sheridan, stolen by Mr. Spielman, goes for the slam dunk and gets it. Straightaway 3 out of 55-32 game by Bateson, and that one falls through. 60-32 the score on this, as a great pass to Kel Hamrick goes in, and those are your second half highlights. In the first quarter, Evanston is outscored 10-16 in the first. In the second, 17-9 in the third, 18-9, and then 23-9 in the fourth quarter, giving us our final score of 37 for Evanston, 64 for Sheridan. For the Red Devils, I have 2 for Drew Barker, 4 for Riker Lind, 5 for Clayton Cook, Jay Hill, 6 for Kai Barker and Luke Robinette, and 2 for Riker Pace. Jordan Mendez leads the team with 7. For the Bronx, I have 5 for Connor Bateson. Cale Hamrick with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points for Cale Hamrick. Spielman with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 19 points for Spielman. 4 for Beck Haswell. 2 for Tyler Hutton. 3 for Nate Miner. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for Truman DeGrange. And 2 for Ty Leach. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We'll be right back with our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game right after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth. Time to do our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter. This pass, the extra pass really from Kai Barker, Riker Lynn, Jordan Mendez setting up Luke Robinette for this three ball in the fourth quarter, making it 45-26. So a great teamwork play there. We're going to go ahead and step aside, and we'll wrap things up from Cheyenne when we come back with our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Red Devil Basketball live on MyLocalRadio.com, KNYN, and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With over 45 years of experience, Dr. Casey Davis at Davis Chiropractic can provide you with a whole range of services, including spinal adjustment, cold laser treatments, platform vibration therapy, and more. Davis Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
And one more time, welcome back to Cheyenne East High School and Cheyenne. Time for our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi, and who was better tonight? Well, we're going to give it to Jordan Mendez, hitting some big free throws in the fourth quarter to help Evanston try to keep up pace with this one. Also, this part of our Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game, the great pass to Luke Robinette between himself, Kai Barker, and Riker Lynn. So Jordan Mendez with 7 points is our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. That is going to do it for our broadcast here tonight in Cheyenne, not just today, but really throughout the entire James Johnson Classic. We're going to excuse Coach Rob Watsabaugh from a post-game interview as we have a long bus ride back, and we're going to call it a day here in Cheyenne. On behalf of our our producer back at the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley, our webmaster, Mr. Sean Hando, our executive producer and owner, Mr. Val Cook, our sales manager, Mr. Matt Petrie, our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, AJ Lamb, and Julie Nelson, and the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports. I'm Elan Olliff. The rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports Network, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, voice of the Jackson Bronx, Mr. Jake Nichols, voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, voice of the West Side Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson, and voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan Olliff saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN when Evanston basketball opens up for a West play against Rock Springs, live from Rock Springs Tuesday night. Pre-game show at 5:30. Girls tip at 6. Boys tip at 7:30. Thank you guys so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you then. Take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.